Good evening, everybody. My name is Bosola, and happy Sunday to you. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the movie Straw Man. That movie made me cry. I do not consider myself an overly emotional person, but that movie really got to me. And the reason why it got to me is because it dived into what it means to be a woman. It dived into what it means to be a black woman, especially in this age and era. I cried. Some of the things that made me cry was it was a rude awakening and a sad realization that it's always the same strategies that people use to attack black women. It's always the same means of people getting to us or getting at us to bring us down, to lower our self-esteem, to just make us feel like we amount to nothing. And I want to say Tyler Perry did an amazing job casting Taraji to play the lead role. That was an excellent performance by Taraji. So let me tell you the couple of things or scenes or roles that really got to me. First was the landlady and the store manager. Because for me, I've always realized Yoruba Pe, and I'm going to translate for my non-Yoruba speaking friends. There's this adage in Yoruba that says, Ti iku ile o ba pani, to de o le pani. What that means is, for a stranger to attack you, it takes your friend, your closest ally, your closest relative, your family member to attack you. Because it's hard for a stranger to attack you in the first place because you have no correlation, you have no relationship, you have nothing in common for them to attack you. So they will always use people that are close to you, situations that are dear to your heart, things that you value to attack you. And for instance, the landlady, she is also a black woman living in the ghetto, meaning that she knows firsthand what it means to be a struggling black woman. Yet, she was not empathetic. She did not empathize with Taraji about her whole situation. I don't want to spoil the movie for people that have not watched it. So I'm going to try as much as possible not to, give spoiler alerts. But she was not empathetic at all. She lost her humanity even when she told her she only needed 3 days to get the money across to her to pay her rent. She was not. She kicked her out of the house with the child's medicine, knowing that her child has been sickly. She threw the bottle right there in the rain, and that was it. When she came back from work after the manager had fired her, saying that she just melted. She had a mental breakdown, a nervous breakdown. Another person that I want to talk about is the store manager, a black store manager that knows what it means to be a black single working mother. He was not empathetic either. As a matter of fact, he escalated things to a point that he got a sad ending, of which I'm not going to go into. And to me, it's often those that are close to our heart, who are nearest to us, our family, will become the vehicle of our art. Sometimes willingly, often unknowingly, but always effectively. It wasn't a white boss. It wasn't the government. It wasn't a total stranger that, we can talk about the couple, that's by the wayside. But the key factor of the people that just made her go down the drain was the landlady and the black store manager that fired her and then escalated things and things got out of her. It is a tragic irony of life that the deepest wounds are not always inflicted by strangers, but by those closest to us. Friends, lover, kin, community, proximity breeds trust, and trust, whenever broken, cut sharper than any enemy ever could. History, scripture, and society repeatedly remind us of this painful truth. Betrayal is often an inside job. And that was when I started crying. Like, take, for instance, the story of Adam and Eve, the ancient story of Adam and Eve. The serpent, cunning and patient, did not confront Adam directly. He didn't go after Adam. Instead, he slithered into Eve's trust, sowing doubt and desire, knowing that her influence on Adam was stronger than any other temptation he could offer him alone. Eve was not the enemy, but she became the means. The serpent knew the path to Adam's downfall was through someone he loved, and he tactfully, cunningly used that. That's how betrayal often works. Not through confrontation, but through manipulation of the familiar. She was just like, you could steal in the bank. So she was like, but you know me. But you know me. He also told the black manager, but you know me, I'm very hardworking. You know that my child is sick and I had to take money to the school to give her for lunch. You know my situation. You know what I've been going through. Same thing she told the landlady. You know that, I'm waiting for my paycheck to come in. In 3 days, I will give it to you. I just got fired from my job. But we think that those people close to our hearts should be empathetic, should understand our situation, should feel our pain because we feel like they know better. They know us, but they don't see us. And it hurts. The people that you want them to see you, to understand you, are not even understanding. So for me, I'm like, oh my God, this is so emotional. It's always like that. Even the government, we tend to blame the government for so many things. The government didn't do this. It's always for the rich, da. But guess what? The system doesn't always need to wield the whip. It needs someone who look like you to hand it to you. Either the good, the bad, or the ugly. The government will use the poor against the masses, not the rich. The rich people, do they even have time to be used? So it's always the poor that the government will use. During election, it's always the poor. They will be giving out 5,000 naira rice to get to the masses. We talk about racism. For a white person, a white man to get a black man, they will always use a black man against a black man. You don't see them going against the black community directly. That is why even when they try to KKK, you don't see their face. They have everything all covered up because they don't have the balls. Meaning the devil cannot get you. The devil cannot attack you. The enemy cannot attack you without using what is close to you. So be very, very careful. This isn't a call to turn from our people. This isn't a call to be, paranoid of the people around us. But it was just a sad realization that I want to mommy go low shelter me. I want to more time and go low shelter me. Meaning that most of the things that I've gone through in life are usually the people super close to me, not strangers. And it was just quite emotional for me. And I cried. I cried because so many black women are going through a lot. And then when we thought that we found a shoulder to lean on, the shoulder kind of like leaves. Sad. So again, this isn't a call to turn from our people, but a warning to stay awake. The serpent still speaks. But now, through media, policy, propaganda, softly, loudly, it still lies. It wears the mask of truth, and its favorite weapon is someone we trust. Share your thoughts. Comment. What are your views about the movie Destroy? God bless you all. Happy Sunday.